Hello, my Velvets, and welcome back. I am Veronica Velvet, and this is my bedroom. It's nice, huh? This is Kiki. This is not her bedroom. She has a bedroom next door, but she likes to prance around and sleep in all of the rooms, and, well, if it makes her happy, I will not say no. Today, I thought I would make a video about shadow theatre. Oh, the history of it all the way back to ancient China, and how it can be used for storytelling today. I'm excited. You may be thinking, oh, Veronica, why are you so excited about all of these shadows? You cannot touch them or pick them up. Whenever you shine a light on them, they run away and hide, and generally, they are a little bit suspicious. Well, the thing is, last night, I woke up in the middle of the night, at about midnight, I think, and I thought, I will get myself a little snack, something to eat, maybe some Marmite and cheese on toast, or perhaps those little cakes. Do you know them? They have a layer of orange jelly, and over the top, a layer of chocolate, and underneath some sponge. They are like a little cake. Oh, I like them very much. So I thought, I will go to the kitchen and I will see what there is for me to eat. So, we went out of the bedroom into the hallway. There was a terrible storm outside. We could hear the wind and the rain. And we could hear the sound of the tree outside our kitchen window being blown around and scraping against the window with a terrible screeching sound. And I was a little bit scared. Kiki was as well, actually. But I said, Kiki, maybe you could go first, please. And she opened the kitchen window with her tiny paw, like this. And we both peeked around into the kitchen. And you cannot imagine what we saw. All over the kitchen walls, the deepest, darkest shadows I have ever seen. It was like a massive monster claw was reaching down and trying to pick up our tiny house. It was like we were lost in the middle of a dark wood, and all of the trees were dancing around us. It was like we had fallen down the deepest, darkest hole, and all the flames were rising up and up. And I looked out of the kitchen window at our tree that was being blown around and creating all of these terrifying shadows, and I saw through the branches into the black sky. Gasp! A full moon! Bright and white and glowing in the darkness. Looking in at us through the kitchen window with her big eye. Me and Kiki screamed so loud I thought we would wake the neighbours up. We ran out of the kitchen, through the hallway, into the bedroom where we jumped under the covers and stayed there till morning, too scared to sleep. Well, actually, Kiki fell asleep really quite fast. But I stayed awake on my own, waiting for the sun to come up and for the shadows to go away. And as I was waiting for the morning to come, I thought, what a different world exists in the shadows. What beauty, what terror lurks in the darkness. I have decided I will go back into the world of shadows and create something poetic, mysterious and spooky. Oh, yo. A spectacular, spooky shadow show! What do you think, Kiki? She likes it. Oh, yo, we're both very, very excited. And I did manage to get a little snack in the end. Oh, yo. These are the ones I was telling you about. Oh, they are very tasty. Mm-hmm. She does not like them, I don't think. They're not spicy. No. I don't like spicy things. I like zesty things like this. Oh, the moon. I like the one we saw last night, but this one really. Very tasty. Oh, yeah. I also have one more. This is like the one we saw last night. With a big, big eye. That's good. Oh, yeah. That's very tasty. Okay. Shadow theatre is a form that has been around for a very, very long time. Over 1,000 years ago, in ancient China and India, they would create these beautiful and intricate performances. Often the shadow puppets would be made out of paper or maybe animal skin such as leather, which they would paint in these lovely colours, and they would have these lovely little intricate moving parts. The shadow puppeteer was seen as a very special performer, and they would often go and perform these shadow theatre shows for the royal emperor in the royal palace. Back in ancient China and India, when the shadow puppetry was first being made, it was very common for the performer to be behind a screen so that you would not see them doing it. The emperor could just focus on the beautiful shadows being created and not be distracted. But as shadow puppetry developed and came over to Europe, it became much more common for the performer to be part of the performance, maybe in front of the screen, or they would even use their hands or their bodies to help create part of the shadows. There is this amazing artist I love called Norbert Gotz. Oh yeah. He is a wonderful shadow artist, and he has this very special torch, and he will zoom in and out, which makes the circle bigger and smaller, and it looks very much like cinema almost. I like it very much. There is also this amazing French company called C. Askeler, and they have a show of Sleeping Beauty. You know the story Sleeping Beauty? It is a well-known story, but they have retold the story of Sleeping Beauty, and it is set at a dining table with all of these forks and knives and spoons and a gravy dish and things like that. And all of these items on the table help create the shadows to tell part of the story. So there are lots of different examples of how shadows can be used for storytelling, or perhaps to create atmosphere, or to make people feel scared or moved, or to think, oh yo, what a different world exists in the darkness. Over the next few episodes, I will create my own piece of spooky shadow theatre. Would you like to join me? You could start collecting some things to make the puppets out of, maybe some card and paper. And I will see you next time, where I will be going back into the world of shadows through the big shadowy portal. Wish me luck. If you like this video, please press the like button below, and you can write about what you like most in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe if you would like to see more of mine and Kiki's little videos about art. We would like that very much. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. We're going to say goodbye, Kiki? I think she's sleeping because she stayed awake so late last night after the little scare. And that is all good. Okay. Bye.